Hello all. Today I'm taking a look at Elementary OS stable release, or I guess it's final release, or whatever you want to call it. It's been waited a long time waiting to get this. Unfortunately, it's not working out for me, sadly. The main issue is with the FGLRX, the AMD/ATI Catalyst proprietary driver set. Doesn't get along with this. And I guess they don't get along with that. When I try to do a screencast on my main system with this Elementary OS installed, I got a blank screen. And screenshots, same thing, nothing. From what I've seen so far, is one of the bug reports, the status was marked as invalid, so that's not a good way to start as far as I'm concerned. Now, you have like this thing in the plank at the bottom. There's mail, chat, music, video, shot well, system settings, software center. Okay, software center. Yeah. Whoops. It would not. Maybe there's. Where does that come from? SourceForge? Maybe I can get those later. But I couldn't download this, and what happened was the entire program just stopped responding, and I had to force quit. And I don't know what's been installed, but again, it's not that important. But it's happened to me on the live install too, so it was kind of unnerving. It's like I don't know what was installed, and I installed gnome-terminal, and there's nothing, nothing here. As you can see, I did install Synaptic Package Manager. But no gnome-terminal is showing up. I don't know if that's a bug or that's the way the system's supposed to be, but that's strange. And speaking of strange, where's the file manager? Don't you think you'd have the file manager on the dock bar? Maybe not. I don't know. There it is there. Files. Right-click, keep in launcher. Alright. Fair enough. So let's find... Oops. Oh, okay, Windows key, what was it, Windows key and spacebar. It's too bad it just wasn't the Windows key, but, so GNOME, there it is. Help, about, and let's keep, I can't keep that in launcher. That's not very nice. Alright, so let's go back to files. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any way of, like, there's just no preferences here. Like, if you wanted them, it'd be nice to have preferences. Good that there's at least a create new folder here, document that is. But on this desktop itself, there's no right click at all. Nothing at all. Alright, so the AMD Radeon, I understand that it's an issue in every Linux. And it's not the fault of the Linux kernel or anything like that. The open source drivers are fine, but if you want to game and stuff, you're gonna have to use those. Especially if you want to use Steam. Steam probably won't even launch most open source, at least ATI drivers. I don't know about NVIDIA. Now, of course, I'm kind of playing around here. I know how to get to stuff and make certain things work, but there's nothing I can do, just like there's nothing that the developers of Elementary OS can do with the video drivers, the proprietary ones. And I know there's a tool out, Elementary Tweak tool or whatever, to make the interface a little more usable from my perspective, and obviously others, or it wouldn't exist. So keyboard shortcuts, they're in here, but there's no like make your own in here. You have to use that tweak tool for it. And what I found was, after installing gnome-terminal and installing the tweak tool, I was able to bind it to Control-Alt-T, which was kind of a mistake because it disrupted the flow of the OS itself. So I should have made it something else, but and I couldn't reverse it from what I tried. I find this weird. It looks like an Apple or something. A Mac OS with these symbols here. Is that what it is? You can tell me. I'm not sure. Okay, so I gave this a fair shot. Okay, I did have it a couple of days on my system. I found out the proprietary drivers are just no-go. I guess I should have installed the open source, but the fan drives me crazy. I know there's a fan control, but I mean, I want a little more acceleration with my system. So I guess maybe it's not made for me. How's that? Okay. So this is by no means a review, but an observation again on what I thought would have been a fun experience, but it turned out to be more of a nightmare, unfortunately. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say. And if you watched through this, thank you so much. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.